Did you know Marilyn Monroe was a redhead first? It's hard to imagine the glamorous icon we all know today without her signature blonde locks. Before stepping into the limelight, Marilyn, who dazzled audiences in classic films, sported beautiful red hair. This transformation didn't happen by accident. It was a carefully crafted decision influenced by the beauty experts and stylists who helped shape her image. They believed that platinum blonde would enhance her screen presence, making her even more captivating to audiences. As she adopted this new look, it became a defining characteristic of her persona, solidifying her status as a Hollywood legend. Monroe's change in hair color reflects a larger theme in the entertainment industry, where appearance often plays a critical role in an actor's success. Even today, her iconic blonde image continues to inspire countless artists and fans around the world. Isn't it fascinating how a simple change in hair color can have such a profound impact on a celebrity's career? Let's uncover the truth about the sun's enormous mass. The sun, a giant sphere of glowing gas, holds a staggering weight of about 333,000 times that of Earth. This immense mass makes up 99.86% of the total mass in our solar system, meaning it truly is the heavyweight champion of our celestial neighborhood. So what does this mean for us? The sun's remarkable gravity plays a vital role in keeping all the planets, including Earth, in a stable orbit around it. Without the sun's gravitational pull, our planet would drift aimlessly into the vastness of space, jeopardizing life as we know it. The sun also influences the orbits of comets and asteroids, and even helps define the structure of our solar system. Understanding the sun's mass and gravity helps astronomers study not only our sun, but also other stars in the universe, revealing secrets about how they form and behave. Did you know early TV remotes were battery-free? In the early days of television, inventors came up with a clever design for remote controls that didn't need batteries at all. Instead of using electricity, these remotes operated with a spring-loaded hammer that struck a solid aluminum rod. When the hammer hit the rod, it produced an ultrasonic frequency, which was picked up by the television. This innovative mechanism allowed people to change channels or adjust the volume without getting off the couch. Imagine the surprise for viewers back then, enjoying the freedom of control while still relying on clever mechanics. As technology advanced, remote controls evolved to use batteries and infrared signals, leading to the sleek wireless devices we use today. But it's fascinating to think how a simple spring and a hammer revolutionized our viewing experience way back when. Did you know that Subway tops fast food chains? Subway boasts more restaurants than any other fast food chain, even outpacing the famous Golden Arches of McDonald's. With over 40,000 locations worldwide, Subway has become a giant in the fast food industry, showing just how much we love sandwiches. The variety of fresh ingredients allows customers to customize their meals, making healthy eating easier and more appealing. This popularity of fresh, customizable sandwiches represents a shift in consumer preferences, highlighting a trend toward lighter, fresher options rather than heavier traditional fare like burgers. Furthermore, Subway encourages healthy choices, featuring fresh veggies and a range of bread options. This focus on personalization and health is driving Subway's rapid expansion, inviting millions to choose subs for quick lunches and dinners. What else do you think could change in fast food? Why exactly does Einstein's fridge matter today? In 1926, the brilliant Albert Einstein teamed up with physicist Leo Szilard to create a refrigerator that changed the game. This innovative appliance didn't rely on electricity, a groundbreaking idea at that time. Instead, it used a clever mixture of ammonia, butane, and water to keep things cool. Imagine how valuable that was, especially in areas without reliable power sources. Their design aimed to improve safety in homes, especially since many traditional refrigerators pose fire hazards. Although Einstein's fridge never took off commercially, it showcased his inventive spirit beyond theoretical physics and highlighted the potential for scientific ideas to solve everyday problems. Today, as we face global warming and energy shortages, revisiting such inventions can inspire new, eco-friendly technologies. So, the next time you open your fridge, consider Einstein's surprising legacy in domestic technology. Have you ever wondered why Bir Tawil is unclaimed? This unique patch of desert lies between Egypt and Sudan, marking it as one of the rare locations on our planet that remains officially uninhabited and unwanted. Visualize a sun-baked expanse of arid sands and rugged hills that both countries deliberately avoid. The bizarre reason for this lies in historical boundary lines. Egypt and Sudan have defined borders that they cherish, and claiming Bir Tawil would threaten their claims to richer territories nearby, such as the mineral-rich Halab Triangle. This situation presents a peculiar twist in international politics, where two neighboring nations have opted to ignore a barren tract of land rather than lay claim to it. Imagine an area that eludes all maps. Bir Tawil spans roughly 2,060 square kilometers of untouched terrain, underscoring the intricacies of national borders and illustrating how history profoundly influences our modern world. It serves as a striking reminder of how political decisions can lead to such unexpected realities. So, what might unfold if a courageous individual decided to set foot in Bir Tawil and declare it their own? Guess what really drives life-saving carrot stew? In the early 1900s, a grim situation unfolded in Germany as countless children succumbed to diarrhea, a common yet deadly ailment. Enter Dr. Ernst Morrow, a dedicated pediatrician who transformed the fate of many with his innovative carrot stew recipe. This simple but powerful soup not only provided vital nutrients, but also created a soothing effect on tiny tummies. Thanks to Dr. Morrow's work, thousands of lives were saved. Fast forward to today, and this humble dish is once again making headlines. Recent research has revealed that carrot stew holds potential as a remedy for antibiotic-resistant bacterial diarrhea, a growing concern in modern medicine. By tapping into its natural healing properties, we may have found an effective way to combat stubborn infections that traditional treatments struggle with. Who knew a soup could be so revolutionary? Here's something incredible about the placebo effect. It's a fascinating phenomenon where people's health improves just because they believe a treatment will work, even if that treatment is essentially a sugar pill with no real healing properties. This means that the power of our mind plays a huge role in our health. In studies, individuals who received a placebo often reported pain relief and improved symptoms, sometimes even matching the effects of actual medications. How does this happen? Well, when someone expects to feel better, their brain may trigger the release of natural chemicals, like endorphins, that reduce pain or create a sense of well-being. This shows that our beliefs can significantly influence our bodies. The placebo effect sparks new discussions in medicine about the importance of mental health and the mind-body connection. Isn't it amazing how powerful our thoughts can be? Prepare to be amazed by twin rotor helicopters. These fascinating machines showcase a clever design that eliminates the need for a tail rotor. Instead of relying on a single rotor in front and a smaller tail rotor for balance, twin rotor helicopters feature two large blades that spin in opposite directions. This unique setup helps counteract the torque that would otherwise cause the helicopter to spin uncontrollably. As a result, these helicopters can be more stable and efficient in the air. Twin rotor helicopters are not just about innovation. They also offer advantages in maneuverability, allowing for impressive agility during flight. The two rotors help create lift while simultaneously providing a balanced flight experience. Not only do they look striking with their dual blades, but they also demonstrate the brilliance of engineering in aviation technology. How cool is it that such designs can change the way we fly? You won't believe this about astronaut snails. Astronauts face a surprising challenge during their time in space, a condition called anacolysis, where their fingernails can actually detach from the nail bed after spacewalks. This peculiar issue arises from the unique environment of space and the design of their spacesuits. When astronauts venture outside the International Space Station, they wear specialized gloves that protect their hands but also exert pressure on their nails. As they work in a zero-gravity environment, the combination of squeezing and pulling can lead to this unsettling condition. Imagine floating in space, doing your job, and then realizing that your fingernails are coming loose. While it's not life-threatening, it certainly adds a strange twist to life as an astronaut. Researchers are looking for better glove designs to prevent this from happening in the future. How wild is that? Is it really true that Kukari dancers scare away spirits? The Kukari are vibrant Bulgarian performers, known for their lively traditional dances, especially during the onset of winter. Wearing colorful costumes, these dancers engage in rituals that serve a unique purpose: to chase away evil spirits and usher in good fortune. This fascinating tradition blends music, movement, and ancient beliefs, creating a captivating spectacle that not only entertains but also strengthens community ties. As winter approaches, villagers gather to witness these performances, which showcase intricate steps and spirited rhythms. The costumes, often adorned with bells and other decorations, enhance the experience, making the dancers resemble mythical guardians. Each performance is a celebration of culture, reflecting the hopes of the community for protection and prosperity in the cold months ahead. The Kukari dances are a striking reminder of how traditions can unite people and preserve their heritage. So next winter, if you hear the sound of ringing bells and lively music, you'll know the Kukari are out to protect their community. Did you know baseball teams use over 100,000 balls? Each Major League Baseball, MLB season, requires an astonishing number of baseballs due to the fast-paced nature of games. With every pitch, hit, and home run, the wear and tear on the ball can lead to a significant turnover. In fact, teams go through thousands of baseballs just in one season. This high demand for fresh baseballs ensures that players always have a reliable and well-crafted ball to use. Every baseball is inspected and approved for play, and many are used for only a few pitches before being replaced. It's fascinating to think about how such a simple piece of equipment plays a crucial role in America's pastime. Over the course of the season, these baseballs are not only integral to the game's quality, but also represent a major logistical effort by teams to keep the game running smoothly. Isn't it interesting to see how much goes into one of our favorite sports? You might be surprised by the Spin Doctors' success. This iconic band made waves in the early 1990s with their album Pocket Full of Kryptonite. Released in 1991, the album became a defining soundtrack of the decade, featuring songs that still get played on the radio today. With catchy tunes like Two Princes and Little Miss Can't Be Wrong, the Spin Doctors captivated listeners everywhere. Their unique blend of rock, pop, and funk gave them a vibrant sound that stood out during a time filled with grunge and alternative rock. The success of Pocket Full of Kryptonite helped popularize the band, earning them a spot in music history and topping charts around the world. Not only did the album achieve commercial success, but it also created an unforgettable nostalgia for those who grew up in the 90s. Even today, many fans still recall the fun and energy that the Spin Doctors brought to their live performances. So, have you given their catchy hits a listen lately? Wake up to the unbelievable world of Joseph's Machines. Joseph's Machines bring a splash of excitement to the mundane act of waking up. Imagine an alarm clock that literally throws water in your face to get you out of bed. This quirky invention is just one example of how Joseph combines creativity with engineering to create eye-catching and effective wake-up calls. His elaborate Rube Goldberg machines are another fascinating sight. They require a series of playful actions, like pulling a string or rolling a ball, to finally turn off the alarm. These machines transform waking up into an amusing adventure instead of a groggy struggle. Instead of hitting the snooze button, you might find yourself tangled in an engaging sequence of delightful mechanisms. With Joseph's creations, getting up in the morning becomes an experience full of joy and surprises. Who wouldn't want to start their day with a little fun? Did you hear about the Chicago rat hole? This quirky crack in a sidewalk on West Roscoe Street captured the attention of both locals and tourists alike, becoming a viral sensation. Shaped like a rat, this unusual feature sparked a mix of amusement and curiosity as people rushed to snap photos and share them online. Its fame soared, turning it into a must-see spot in Chicago, showcasing the city's unique charm. However, in April 2024, city officials decided to remove the slab to maintain safety and order on the streets. But don't worry, the beloved rat hole didn't vanish completely. It has found a new home at City Hall, where it is preserved and stored as a piece of Chicago's urban folklore. So if you're curious about this novel slice of city life, you might just get a chance to see it up close in its new setting. Ever wondered why we waste so much food? It's shocking that in many developed countries, around 1/3 of all food produced is thrown away. This waste includes perfectly good fruits and vegetables that end up in the trash, despite the fact that millions of people are going hungry. This paradox highlights a disconnection in our food systems, where abundance doesn't equate to access. Often, food is wasted due to cosmetic standards. Items that don't look perfect or meet certain size requirements are discarded, even though they are perfectly edible. Meanwhile, hunger continues to be a pressing issue, with families struggling to make ends meet. Initiatives like food recovery programs and awareness campaigns are crucial in tackling this problem. By changing how we view food waste, we can make a significant difference and work toward a future where everyone has access to nutritious meals instead of watching good food go to waste. Guess what really drives a cow's milk production? Cows are remarkable animals. On average, a single dairy cow can produce around 24,000 pounds of milk each year. To put that in perspective, that's about 2,000 gallons. But how does this happen? It all starts with their diet. Cows are herbivores, primarily munching on grasses and hay, which are crucial for their health and milk production. They also consume special feed that's rich in nutrients. The cow's stomach is quite unique, having 4 compartments that help break down food efficiently. This process allows them to absorb all the necessary vitamins and minerals. When a cow gives birth to a calf, her milk production kicks into high gear, providing nourishment to her young while producing excess for us. Farmers play an essential role, ensuring the cows are well cared for, healthy, and stress-free, which keeps the milk flowing. Understanding the incredible journey from grass to milk will deepen your appreciation for the dairy products you enjoy daily. Isn't that fascinating? Did you know Up uses an extraordinary number of balloons? To recreate the iconic house from this beloved animated film, you'd need around 50 million helium-filled balloons. Imagine that. The movie showcases a whimsical adventure where a man named Carl Fredrickson lifts his house and embarks on a journey to South America. But how can one house float? Helium, the lighter-than-air gas, does the trick by providing enough lift. Balloons are a fantastic visual choice for the film, captivating audiences with their vibrant colors and playful spirit. While 50 million balloons sound like an impossible task, it illustrates the film's imaginative essence, combining adventure with heartfelt moments. Though actually lifting a house with that many balloons is practically impossible due to the sheer weight and balloon sizes, it inspires creativity and dreams. So, what other wild ideas from movies could we bring to life? Did you know that dams can fail catastrophically? A dam failure on the Mississippi River can trigger catastrophic flooding, threatening to overwhelm communities in a matter of moments. This mighty river, a lifeline for transportation and agriculture alike, is home to numerous dams specifically built to regulate water flow. However, these structures are not infallible. When a dam collapses, it releases massive amounts of water, creating dangerous torrents that hurtle downstream, endangering towns and cities in their path. The consequences can be devastating. Homes and businesses may be inundated, while critical infrastructure like roads and bridges risks severe damage or total destruction. Additionally, the environmental fallout can be profound, severely disrupting local ecosystems and wildlife habitats. As floodwaters rise, the danger to human life escalates, underscoring the importance of timely evacuation and preparation. With climate change leading to more extreme weather, the urgency for awareness and readiness grows. How well prepared are we for the possibility of a dam failure in our region? Prepare to be amazed by Titanic's filming mishap. During the production of the iconic 1997 film Titanic, an unexpected incident took place involving one of the massive propellers from the ship used in the film. As the crew shot a dramatic scene depicting the ship's tragic sinking, an extra was injured when the propeller accidentally struck their leg amid a chaotic swimming scene. Thankfully, this shocking event did not lead to serious injuries, but it certainly added a layer of drama to the already intense filming process. The filmmakers were dedicated to creating an authentic experience for viewers, often pushing the limits of safety. Despite the near miss, The extraordinary attention to detail paid off, resulting in a cinematic masterpiece that has captivated audiences for decades. Can you imagine being on set during such a dramatic moment? Believe it or not, cone snails can be deadly. These fascinating marine creatures have a remarkable defense mechanism. They use a retractable harpoon to deliver a powerful neurotoxic venom. This venom is not just dangerous for their prey, but can also pose a threat to humans if the snails are handled carelessly. Found in tropical waters teeming with diverse life, cone snails come in various species, each with unique venom characteristics. What's really exciting is that scientists are studying these venoms for potential medical breakthroughs, particularly in pain management and neurological disorders. The way cone snails inject their venom helps them paralyze or kill fish, enabling them to feast on their unsuspecting meals. With their beautiful, intricately patterned shells, these snails might look harmless, but it's best to admire them from a distance. As researchers delve deeper into the properties of this potent venom, who knows what life-saving treatments could emerge? Isn't it incredible how something so seemingly simple can inspire cutting-edge science? Here's what actually happens when you dig into Facebook's history. In a surprising twist, the renowned actor Al Pacino makes an unusual appearance linked to Facebook's early image. In 1949, Pacino starred in a play that caught the attention of many, and fast forward to 2007, his name was humorously referenced as the first logo of Facebook. While Facebook's actual logo is a clean, simple design featuring a lowercase AF, the mention of Pacino illustrates how pop culture can intertwine with tech innovation. The website took off, becoming a global phenomenon, but an actor from decades before found himself metaphorically attached to the social media giant. This connection showcases how the world of entertainment can sometimes inspire and reflect on technological advancements. Isn't it amazing how one name can bridge such different eras and worlds? What if I told you luxury cars change driving behavior? Studies show that owning a high-end vehicle can impact how people drive, often due to psychological factors related to status and self-perception. Many luxury car owners feel a sense of entitlement that might lead them to take more risks on the road. This isn't true for everyone, but it poses interesting questions about the relationship between privilege and social responsibility. For instance, some drivers might become more aggressive or careless, believing their expensive cars can handle anything. Interestingly, these behaviors reflect how society views wealth and success. While having a luxury car can boost self-esteem, it can also create a disconnect with the idea of being responsible on the road. So, is it the car that influences behavior, or do attitudes shift when someone sits behind the wheel of a luxury brand? Did you know that Slovakia and Slovenia mix up their mail? This amusing mix-up often occurs in Washington, D.C., where both embassies are located quite close to each other. Many people find it surprising that these two nations, while distinct in culture and history, share similar names and sometimes, unfortunately, similar postal issues. Staff at both embassies have reported receiving letters and packages meant for the other, leading to some humorous situations. Imagine a diplomatic note heading to Slovakia ending up in Slovenia instead. While this confusion might seem trivial, it highlights the importance of clear communication in international relations. Not only does it bring a chuckle, but it also serves as a reminder of how small details can sometimes lead to larger misunderstandings. With friendly cooperation and a touch of humor, both embassies are working to streamline their mail delivery and reduce the chances of future mix-ups. Why exactly does reading about evil change our views? Studies reveal that immersing ourselves in stories about battle against dark forces can actually lessen our support for real-world practices that are considered morally wrong. For instance, when people engage with narratives featuring heroes thwarting villains, they are often led to reevaluate their own beliefs about morality. This powerful influence of literature suggests that storytelling isn't just entertainment. It actively shapes how we perceive right and wrong in our everyday lives. By exploring complex characters and their struggles, readers gain insights into ethical dilemmas, fostering a deeper understanding of morality. This phenomenon highlights the potential of literature as a tool for moral development, prompting readers to think critically about their own values and choices. Could the stories we choose to consume be steering us toward a more ethical society? Here's a wild fact about Merdika's futuristic design. This 18th building in Malaysia is currently under construction and aims to capture the imagination of all who see it. Its unique design resembles a gigantic opening, making it look like something straight out of a science fiction novel. In fact, many people have compared its appearance to the famous Broins Wachinsi, which adds to its allure. Merdika is not just another skyscraper. It symbolizes Malaysia's rapid development and aspirations for the future. As architects push the boundaries of design, structures like Merdika challenge our perceptions of what buildings can look like and represent. The building is set to evoke a futuristic or even a post-era cosmic era, blending art and architecture in astonishing ways. Once completed, Merdika will stand as a testament to innovation and creativity, drawing both locals and tourists alike to marvel at its stunning aesthetic. Could this building redefine the skyline and inspire more futuristic designs in Malaysia and beyond? You might be shocked to learn that Sherlock Holmes isn't real. Recent research from Britain has uncovered a surprising belief among British teens. A staggering 1,110 out of 3,000 surveyed think that Sherlock Holmes, the clever detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, actually existed. This fascinating finding highlights how deeply literature can influence our understanding of reality. Many teens may have grown up with stories of Holmes solving mysteries on Baker Street, making it easy to blur the lines between fiction and history. In a world awash with information, it's intriguing that so many young people embrace this iconic character as a part of the real world. This situation raises questions about how we perceive fictional characters and the impact of storytelling on our lives. It also invites discussions about critical thinking and the importance of distinguishing fact from fiction. So what's your take on this? Could it be that fiction holds more sway over our beliefs than we realize? Ever thought about why fate can be ironic? This truth comes alive in the story of Abraham Lincoln's son, Robert Todd Lincoln. In an unexpected twist of fate, Robert was saved from a potentially fatal accident by Edwin Booth, the brother of John Wilkes Booth, who would later infamously assassinate his father. This remarkable incident occurred in 1863 when Robert was hanging dangerously off a train platform. Edwin, who happened to be nearby, bravely pulled him to safety just in time. This act of kindness stands in stark contrast to Edwin's brother's later act of violence. It highlights how life can throw strange curves, often weaving together threads of connection and irony. While people often view history as linear and predictable, stories like this remind us that fate can be complex, filled with unexpected turns and surprising intersections. What does this say about the connections we all share in this world? Here's a wild fact about giraffe women in Thailand. The Padang community, one of the ethnic groups in Thailand, has a fascinating and unique tradition that captures the imagination. Known as the giraffe women, these incredible individuals wear metal rings around their necks from childhood. This practice begins early in life and gradually elongates their necks, creating an extraordinary and distinct appearance. Far from just an oddity, this tradition signifies cultural identity and is deeply rooted in the Padang people's views on beauty. Many women in this community believe that wearing these rings is a rite of passage that ensures their femininity and status. Interestingly, the practice also reflects the community's values and their connection to heritage, showcasing how culture can influence personal expression in stunning ways. While some people outside the culture may view it as unusual, the giraffe women embrace this tradition proudly, serving as cultural ambassadors in a world that increasingly values diversity and heritage. Have you ever experienced a tradition that made you feel connected to your roots? Did you know Sherlock's creator was a real detective? Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the brilliant mind behind the iconic detective Sherlock Holmes, didn't just write mystery stories, he actually used his keen observational skills to solve real-life cases. In a fascinating twist, he took on the challenge of helping to free two innocent men wrongfully imprisoned. With the same analytical approach he championed in his stories, Conan Doyle reviewed their cases meticulously. He studied evidence, interviewed witnesses, and highlighted inconsistencies in the prosecution's arguments. His efforts shed light on their innocence and brought the real culprits to justice. This remarkable blend of fiction and reality showcases how Conan Doyle's passion for truth and justice resonated beyond the pages of his novels, reminding us that sometimes even the wisest detectives need to step into the real world to make a difference. Did Mike Tyson find love in unexpected places? From the boxing ring to the skies, Mike Tyson has a surprising passion for pigeons. He revealed that these birds were the first creatures he truly loved, showing us a unique bond that can exist between humans and animals. Growing up, Tyson spent countless hours caring for his feathered friends, and this devotion evolved into a lifelong passion. He even participates in pigeon competitions, showcasing the incredible skills of his prized birds. In interviews, Tyson has shared that the simple act of caring for pigeons brings him a sense of peace and harmony, a refreshing contrast to his tumultuous life in the spotlight. This connection not only highlights the calming effect pets can have, but also showcases how love can come in many forms, even from small, gentle creatures like pigeons. Could this love story remind us all to appreciate the companionship of animals? Turns out the truth is that Donald Trump was very wealthy. Did you know that Donald Trump became the richest U.S. president ever when he took office in January 2017? His estimated net worth was around $3 billion, a jaw-dropping figure compared to previous leaders. Trump's wealth stemmed from his successful career as a real estate mogul and a television personality, making him a familiar figure long before his political ambitions. His extensive business empire included extravagant properties, prestigious golf courses, and even a popular line of ties. While many past presidents built their resumes through public service or military careers, Trump's financial success set him apart. This wealth influenced his presidential policies and approach to governance, as he frequently highlighted the significance of entrepreneurship and business in driving economic growth. Trump's presidency often revolved around his bold persona, igniting discussions and controversies nationwide. This captivating journey from a businessman to the highest office illustrates how diverse backgrounds can yield unexpected leadership styles and reshape political landscapes. Who knew wealth and politics could intertwine so dramatically? Ever thought about why Bolivia's salt flat is magical? Salar De Uyuni is not just any salt flat. It's the largest in the world and a breathtaking natural wonder. Picture walking on a vast, glimmering white expanse that seems to stretch endlessly, especially during the dry season when the sunlight casts brilliant rays on the salt crust, creating a dazzling sight. But the magic doesn't stop there. When the rainy season arrives, the landscape transforms into a massive, reflective mirror that beautifully captures the sky, making it nearly impossible to distinguish where the earth ends and the atmosphere begins. This astounding transformation attracts photographers and adventurers from around the globe, all eager to capture its surreal beauty. Additionally, this unique ecosystem hosts diverse wildlife, including flamingos that thrive here, relying on the salt flats for sustenance. To top it off, the rich cultural heritage of the Aymara and Quechua peoples, with their traditional practices rooted in this stunning landscape, adds depth to its allure. From its breathtaking views to its vibrant ecosystem, Salar De Uyuni offers an unforgettable experience filled with nature, culture, and memory-making. Guess what really drives autonomous car safety risks? Despite the cutting-edge technology behind autonomous vehicles, tests have revealed that they still have vulnerabilities. While these cars are engineered for safety and rely on complex algorithms and sensors, they can encounter unpredictable scenarios that challenge their systems. Imagine a day when a sudden gust of wind knocks down a tree branch onto the road. In such moments, an autonomous car might struggle to make the best decision, potentially leading to accidents. Developers continuously work to improve these systems, yet the reality is there are still limitations in their decision-making capabilities. Furthermore, factors like poor weather or unusual traffic patterns can create additional challenges. As we dive deeper into the future of transportation, it's crucial to address these safety concerns to fully realize the potential of autonomous driving. So how close are we to truly safe self-driving cars? Is it really true that ancient builders sparkled their stones? Long ago, skilled workers took the time to polish each stone until it gleamed brilliantly in the sunlight. This careful craftsmanship was not just for looks. It transformed ordinary materials into dazzling elements that could genuinely catch the eye of anyone passing by. Imagine walking through a desert city surrounded by buildings that sparkled like diamonds under a clear blue sky. The meticulous attention to detail these artisans gave to each stone reflects their dedication and artistry. The resulting structures didn't just serve functional purposes, they dazzled and inspired awe, turning ordinary buildings into extraordinary landmarks. As sunlight hit these polished surfaces, it created a radiant display that must have felt magical, enhancing the beauty of their surroundings. Could this dazzling approach to construction still inspire modern architecture today? Did you know sliced bread came before television? It's amazing to think that one of the most important inventions of the 20th century, the television, hit the scene just 2 years after sliced bread made its debut. Sliced bread was patented in 1928 by Otto Frederick Rovetter, who revolutionized the way we enjoy sandwiches. This new convenience made it easier for families to prepare meals and contributed to the bustling culture of the time. Then in 1930, the first television was demonstrated, capturing the imagination of millions and shaping how we consume entertainment. Imagine people gathering around their living rooms, marveling at the magic of moving pictures while munching on fresh sandwiches. This timeline shows how technological innovations can make everyday life easier and more enjoyable. So next time you enjoy a sandwich in front of your favorite show, remember how the invention of these two beloved staples changed our world. Here's a wild fact about the Volkswagen Beetle. Adolf Hitler, the infamous leader of Nazi Germany, collaborated with engineer Ferdinand Porsche to create this iconic car. Their vision was to design an affordable and practical vehicle for ordinary German families, symbolizing the promise of a better life during tough economic times. Despite its dark origins tied to an oppressive regime, the Volkswagen Beetle found a new identity and became a beloved symbol of peace and freedom in the 1960s. The car's unique shape and cheerful aesthetic captured the spirit of the counterculture movement, making it a favorite among young people who were seeking change. With its rounded curves and vibrant colors, the Beetle transformed from a tool of propaganda to an emblem of individuality and self-expression. Today, it represents not just a vehicle, but a cultural phenomenon that transcends its initial purpose. It serves as a reminder that even products with dark histories can evolve into symbols of hope and joy. Isn't it fascinating how history shapes and reshapes our world? Is it really true that Rhode Island loves its red chicken? You bet! The Rhode Island red chicken is a true symbol of this small state, first bred back in 1854. It was essential in shaping the poultry industry in America, thanks to its tough nature and incredible egg-laying abilities. In fact, these chickens are so productive that they played a key role in making poultry farming a significant part of American agriculture. Not surprisingly, their importance was recognized when they were named the official state bird of Rhode Island in 1954. The Rhode Island Red isn't just a pretty bird. It's a hard-working layer and a resilient creature that thrives in many conditions. Plus, they're friendly and adaptable, making them popular among both farmers and backyard chicken enthusiasts. So next time you think of Rhode Island, remember that this pint-sized powerhouse has earned its place in poultry history. Can you imagine an empty classroom filled with ink? This vivid image brings to life a space overflowing with creativity and artistic expression. Picture the walls splashed with vibrant colors, each drop of ink telling a story or capturing a fleeting moment. In such a classroom, every surface becomes a canvas, inviting students to unleash their imaginations. The sound of brush strokes and pens swishing captures the essence of learning through art, transforming traditional education into an inspiring experience. This environment encourages exploration, where students learn to see the world through an artistic lens. Ink symbolizes not just the material used for drawing or writing, but also the limitless ideas waiting to be expressed. When students step into a classroom like this, they feel free to innovate and experiment without the fear of making mistakes. It's a place where the mundane is transformed into the extraordinary, revealing the magic that can happen when creativity is embraced. So what would happen if schools everywhere adopted such inspiring spaces? Ever thought about why cables connect continents? The CME WE3 submarine cable holds the impressive title of the longest cable in the world, stretching an astounding 39,000 kilometers. Connecting 33 countries, this extensive network plays a crucial role in linking people and businesses across the globe. Imagine a thin, sturdy thread running beneath the ocean, making it possible for us to video chat with friends, stream our favorite shows, and send emails in mere seconds. However, despite its incredible ability to facilitate global communication, this underwater marvel is not without risks. Accidental damage from ship anchors, natural disasters, or even fishing activities can interrupt service, highlighting how fragile our connections can be. As technology advances, the importance of these cables becomes even more apparent. They symbolize humanity's drive to connect and communicate, but we must also protect this vital infrastructure. How do you think we can safeguard these underwater networks? Ever wondered how smart a parrot can be? Meet Alex, the African gray parrot celebrated as the most intelligent of his kind throughout history. Under the watchful guidance of psychologist Irene Pepperberg, Alex learned around 150 words, demonstrating remarkable abilities to identify colors, shapes, numbers, and objects. His impressive cognitive skills were comparable to those of a 5-year-old child, sparking fascinating discussions about animal intelligence. Alex's unique communication skills and understanding of concepts like same, different, and more or less challenge the way we perceive mind capabilities in animals. Sadly, Alex passed away in 2007 at the age of 31, but his legacy continues to inspire researchers and animal lovers alike. His life and intelligence not only opened our eyes to the mental prowess of parrots, but also posed deeper questions about emotional and intellectual connections between humans and animals. What other mysteries about animal intelligence are waiting to be uncovered? Can sleeping north really boost creativity? Charles Dickens, one of the greatest novelists of the Victorian era, had a peculiar habit that might surprise you. He believed that sleeping with his head facing north enhanced his creativity and helped him write his iconic stories. This fascinating quirk derived from his deep interest in the mysteries of life and the natural world. Dickens felt that aligning himself with the Earth's magnetic field in this way positively influenced his thoughts and ideas. While there is no scientific consensus to support the idea that sleeping north directly impacts creativity, it highlights how many artists and writers develop personal rituals to inspire their work. Embracing unique routines can help foster inspiration and focus for their creative process. Just as Dickens crafted timeless characters like Ebenezer Scrooge and Oliver Twist, he also crafted a sleeping arrangement that he believed worked for him. So could a simple change in how you sleep help spark your creativity too? Why not give it a try? Prepare to be amazed by Hugh Laurie's unique audition. In a surprising twist, Hugh Laurie filmed his audition tape for the hit medical drama House from a bathroom in Namibia. This unusual choice stemmed from the fact that it was the only room with enough natural light. Who knew that a bathroom could be the key to landing such an iconic role? Laurie's scruffy appearance while filming Flight of the Phoenix helped set the tone for his character in House Dr. Gregory House. The rugged look quickly became associated with Dr. House's complex personality, leading Laurie to keep a similar style for nearly a decade. This choice not only added authenticity to his character, but also transformed him into a memorable television icon. It's fascinating how a simple need for good lighting and a casual appearance shaped a character that millions have come to love. Did you ever think an audition could be filmed in such an unexpected place? Prepare to be amazed by the Northern Lights. These mesmerizing displays, also known as auroras, are a magical interplay of Earth's atmosphere triggered by solar winds. When charged particles from the sun collide with gases like oxygen and nitrogen in our atmosphere, they create beautiful colors that dance across the sky. Each gas emits a different hue. Oxygen can produce vibrant greens and reds, while nitrogen contributes deeper blues and purples. The stunning colors are not just random, they depend on the altitude and the type of gas interacting with electrons. For instance, lower altitudes can showcase a gorgeous green glow, while higher altitudes might reveal a dazzling red. This celestial phenomenon usually occurs near the polar regions, particularly in places like Alaska and Norway, where the sight can leave anyone breathless. Have you ever dreamed of witnessing this spectacular light show above the Arctic skies? Guess what really drives relaxation and well-being? Physical activity like walking and swimming plays a crucial role in maintaining both mental and physical health. Engaging in these activities helps reduce stress and boost your mood, making it easier to unwind after a long day. When you take a walk, your body releases endorphins, which are the natural feel-good hormones. Swimming, on the other hand, is not just a fun way to cool off. It also provides a full-body workout that can improve your cardiovascular health and strengthen your muscles. By incorporating these activities into your daily routine, you can create a balanced lifestyle that promotes relaxation and well-being. Imagine how refreshing a swim can feel on a hot day, or how a simple stroll in the park can clear your mind. Making time for physical activity doesn't require a gym membership. It can be as easy as stepping outside or heading to the nearest pool. So why not embrace walking and swimming as part of your self-care routine? Your body and mind will thank you. Did you know nylon stockings changed fashion forever? In 1935, DuPont created nylon, a new material that dramatically transformed women's hosiery. Originally developed from the same materials found in fishing lines and parachutes, nylon stockings quickly became the must-have fashion accessory of the 1940s. By 1940, they were flying off the shelves, captivating women with their soft texture and sheer design. However, when World War II began, production shifted to support the military, turning these stylish stockings into a rare commodity. Many women resorted to using makeup to create the illusion of wearing them. After the war, consumers eagerly embraced nylon stockings again, cementing their status in fashion history. This innovative fabric not only made a mark in everyday clothing, but also paved the way for countless textiles we use today. Isn't it fascinating how one invention can reshape an entire industry? You might be shocked to learn that honesty requires effort. A fascinating study on workplace ethics shows a surprising trend. When people believe that telling the truth is hard or takes too much work, they're more likely to stretch the truth or act dishonestly. Researchers discovered that alternatives to honesty become more appealing if individuals feel that being truthful involves extra complications. Imagine a busy office where employees are juggling multiple tasks. If they perceive integrity as an added burden, they might choose shortcuts instead. This behavior highlights a deeper issue. If honesty is viewed as a challenging endeavor rather than a fundamental principle, it becomes easier to justify deceitful actions. So how can workplaces encourage transparency even when the truth feels like too much of a stretch? Finding ways to make honesty feel manageable could really change office culture for the better. Is it really true that you can float on lava? Believe it or not, if someone were to fall into a volcano, they could actually float on the molten lava. This surprising phenomenon occurs because lava is about 3 times denser than water. So just like how a person can float in a pool, they would be buoyed up by the lava's density. However, this doesn't mean they'd be safe. The extreme heat of the lava, which can reach temperatures of over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius, poses a severe risk. Even before making contact, the intense heat can ignite clothing and burn skin. Floating on lava may sound like an unbelievable idea, but in reality, the true danger lies in the fiery heat and toxic gases that volcanoes emit. It's crucial for anyone near a volcanic area to understand the risks involved. While floating on lava is scientifically possible, survival is another story entirely. So when it comes to volcanoes, curiosity should always take a backseat to caution. Believe it or not, Perth is the most remote city. Nestled in Western Australia, Perth stands out as the world's most geographically isolated major city, making it a fascinating destination for adventurers and travelers alike. The nearest city with over 100,000 people is actually more than 1,300 miles away, which is about the distance from London to New York City. This distance sets Perth apart, creating a unique vibe where the ocean meets vast outback landscapes. Because of its isolation, Perth has developed a strong local culture characterized by beautiful beaches, gourmet food, and a vibrant art scene. Despite being far from other urban centers, Perth offers plenty of excitement. From stunning sunsets over the Indian Ocean to exploring the nearby wineries of the Swan Valley. So, if you're looking for a city that feels like its own little world, Perth could be the perfect spot for your next adventure. Did you know the Iberian lynx is critically endangered? This remarkable feline, found only on the Iberian Peninsula in Europe, is facing a tough battle against extinction. With fewer than 500 individuals left in the wild, the Iberian lynx holds the title of the world's most endangered cat species. Habitat loss, dwindling prey, and road accidents have all contributed to its dramatic decline. These lynxes rely heavily on the European rabbit, which has also seen its population plummet due to diseases and habitat changes. Conservation efforts are underway to save this unique species, including breeding programs and habitat restoration projects. Organizations and researchers are working tirelessly to increase the number of lynxes in the wild and provide better protection for their habitats. Beautifully patterned with stunning tufted ears, the Iberian lynx is not just a symbol of the rich biodiversity in Europe, but also a reminder of the urgent need for conservation. Will we be able to protect this iconic cat from disappearing forever? Prepare to be amazed by Bill Gates' milestone. He holds a remarkable distinction as the only centibillionaire to reach a net worth of $100 billion before 2017. While several other wealthy individuals joined the exclusive centibillionaire club, they all hit that milestone in 2017 or later. Gates, famously known for co-founding Microsoft, achieved this financial feat back in 1999, showcasing his early success in the tech industry. This accomplishment not only highlights his entrepreneurial spirit, but also reflects the rapid growth of technology during that time. Gates' innovative approach and commitment to philanthropy have since shifted the focus of his wealth towards making a positive impact on global issues like health and education. Isn't it fascinating how one person's financial journey can influence so many lives around the world? Let's uncover the truth about the year without a summer. In 1816, a massive volcanic eruption in Indonesia unleashed a cloud of ash that blocked sunlight, causing dramatic changes in weather across the globe. This phenomenon, known as the year without a summer, led to snow in June and frost in July, creating hardships for farmers reliant on the growing season. The unusual climate resulted in poor harvests and widespread food shortages, pushing communities into famine and despair. Amidst this gloom, a young Mary Shelley found inspiration for her iconic novel, Frankenstein. The eerie atmosphere of uncertainty and darkness around her played a critical role in shaping her ideas about creation and humanity. This pivotal year reminds us that nature's power can profoundly impact human life, sparking creativity even in the direst conditions. What can we learn from this extraordinary historical moment? Here's a wild fact about moving granite spheres. At the Science Museum of Virginia, an astonishing exhibit features a massive solid granite sphere that weighs a jaw-dropping 50,000 pounds. But here's the thrill. Despite its weight, you can move this giant stone with just a gentle push, thanks to a clever hydraulic system called the Google Fountain. This system creates a thin layer of water beneath the sphere, acting like a cushion that allows it to glide easily. Even children can take part in the fun, effortlessly rotating the sphere and discovering the wonders of physics in action. When you think about the heavy granite rock sitting there, you might wonder how something so huge can move so smoothly. This exhibit not only showcases incredible engineering, but also ignites curiosity about how simple principles of science, like water pressure and lubrication, can create such remarkable effects. The Google Fountain invites everyone to interact and experience physics firsthand. How cool is that? Ever dreamed of transforming your life like a detective? This idea comes to life through the remarkable journey of individuals who harness their personal aspirations to become something greater. Take, for instance, a person who once felt lost, but by visualizing themselves as a detective, they ignited a spark of motivation. This transformation showcases the incredible power of imagination and determination. Aspiring to be a detective means adopting qualities like intuition, perseverance, and problem-solving skills. Using these traits, our aspiring detective studies real cases, learns from challenges, and gradually builds confidence. In this process, they don't just solve mysteries, they uncover their own potential. This journey emphasizes that anyone can reshape their identity, fueled by their dreams and goals. So what personal aspiration could you envision today that might lead to your own transformation? Giant Shiva statue soars high in Karnataka. Standing tall at an impressive 123 feet, this magnificent statue of Shiva is the second largest dedicated to this revered deity in the world. Located in Karnataka, the statue was completed in 1204 through the generous donations of local merchants who wanted to symbolize their devotion to their faith and cultural heritage. This stunning work of art showcases the incredible craftsmanship and dedication of the people in the region. Visitors from all over the globe are drawn to its grandeur, eager to witness the spiritual presence it embodies. The towering statue not only serves as a religious landmark, but also highlights the rich traditions and history of Karnataka, where art and spirituality intertwine. People come to admire the intricate details that bring Shiva to life, while also learning about the significance of such a monumental tribute. Just imagine standing beneath this colossal figure, feeling inspired by its beauty and the stories of devotion that surround it. How does such a statue inspire you? Here's a wild fact about dice design. Did you know that opposite sides of a standard die always add up to 7? This clever design choice isn't just a coincidence. It dates back to ancient times when dice were crafted for fairness and consistency in games. Imagine rolling a die with your friends. It's always exciting, and the number you roll could change the course of the game. However, this wouldn't be as thrilling if the dice weren't balanced. The arrangement ensures that no side unfairly dominates during gameplay. The tradition of creating dice in such a precise manner reflects the care that cultures have put into gaming tools for centuries. Whether made from wood, bone, or plastic, this universal rule has remained intact, allowing everyone to feel that with each roll, they have an equal chance at victory. This simple yet ingenious design promotes a sense of trust among players. So next time you toss a die, think about the history and thought behind its design, how it has stood the test of time. Let's uncover the truth about the Kukari monkey. This fascinating primate is native to the Amazon rainforest and is hard to miss thanks to its striking bald red head. But what makes this unique feature so important? The Kukari's bare scalp is not just for show. It plays a crucial role in helping the monkey regulate its body temperature in the sweltering heat of the rainforest. When temperatures rise, the Kukari can cool off effectively by allowing heat to escape through its exposed skin. This adaptation is vital for survival in an environment that can often be oppressive and humid. In addition to its unusual appearance, this monkey has a lively personality, often seen swinging through the trees in small groups. They communicate with each other using a variety of vocalizations, which adds to their social charm. Sadly, the Kukari faces threats from habitat destruction and hunting, making conservation efforts essential to preserve their unique existence in the wild. Isn't it amazing how such distinct traits help animals thrive in their natural habitats? Let's uncover the truth about penguin wanderers. Occasionally, some penguins leave their colonies and venture alone into the vast Antarctic wilderness. This surprising behavior often leads to tragic ends for these little adventurers, which some describe as a zombie-like state. Scientists are puzzled by why these penguins make such risky decisions, as they seem to lose their sense of direction and purpose. While wandering, they leave the safety of their groups, exposing themselves to harsh weather and predators. Despite ongoing research, effectively intervening to stop these solitary excursions has proven challenging for scientists. The phenomenon poses fascinating questions about penguin behavior and survival. What drives them to abandon their colonies? As we strive to understand these brave but misguided penguins, we uncover secrets about their instincts and the harsh realities of life in the Antarctic. What will we learn next about their incredible and complex world? Discover the bizarre world of Dino Caris. This extraordinary dinosaur, known for its unusual features, had an 8-foot-long arm skeleton that sets it apart from other dinosaurs. Imagine standing next to those colossal arms. much more than we typically see. The Dino Caris also sported a unique body structure, complete with a toothless duck's beak and short legs that give it an odd, almost comical appearance. Researchers believe that these adaptations helped it thrive in its environment, perhaps by foraging for soft plants or aquatic vegetation. While most dinosaurs had sharp teeth for snagging prey, Dino Caris took a different path. Its peculiar shape and structure have fueled countless questions and studies, allowing paleontologists to piece together the mysteries of its life millions of years ago. How could such a strange creature evolve, and what other surprises await us in the fossil record? Prepare to be amazed by the strongest coffee ever. Biohazard coffee is pushing the limits of caffeine, cramming an astonishing 928 milligrams into each cup. To put that into perspective, a typical cup of brewed coffee contains about 95 milligrams. This means biohazard coffee is nearly 10 times stronger. But what makes it so powerful? The secret lies in a unique roasting process that enhances the coffee bean's caffeine content while still maintaining a rich flavor. Fans of this extreme brew often seek it out for an intense wake-up call, especially those who need a serious energy boost to power through their day. However, it's essential to enjoy it mindfully. Consuming too much caffeine can lead to jitters, insomnia, and other unpleasant side effects. So are you bold enough to try this mega caffeine challenge, or will you stick to your regular cup? Did you know about the mysterious Nazca lines? These fascinating geoglyphs, located in the arid plains of southern Peru, have sparked intrigue and wonder for decades. Stretching over 1,000 square kilometers, the Nazca lines depict various shapes, including animals like monkeys and birds, as well as geometric patterns. What makes them truly captivating is that they can only be fully appreciated from above, making them a mystery for centuries. It is believed that the Nazca people created these massive artworks between 500 BCE and 500 CE for religious or astronomical purposes. Some researchers suggest they might have been part of rituals connected to water, as the region experiences scant rainfall. Visitors today often take aerial tours to witness this ancient art, which is so large that its largest figures can span up to 200 feet. The line's preservation has sparked debates over environmental threats and tourism impacts. Why did the ancient Nazca create such colossal designs, and what messages were they trying to convey? This might surprise you. Flamingos eat upside down. These fascinating birds have a unique way of dining that sets them apart from many other animals. When a flamingo feeds, it dips its head into the water with its beak facing down, creating a rather amusing sight. Their beaks are specially adapted for this unique feeding method, featuring a spoon-like shape that allows them to filter out small food items from the water, such as algae and tiny crustaceans. This dining style not only helps them gather their favorite foods, but also acts as a spectacle for those watching. Flamingos can often be seen standing on one leg, balancing gracefully, and engaging in this peculiar feeding habit together in large flocks. Their stunning pink color, which comes from the carotenoids in their diet, makes the whole scene even more striking. Have you ever seen a flamingo feeding? It's a sight that's both wonderful and whimsical. Guess what really drives the world's priciest pizza? The Louis XIII pizza, which costs a jaw-dropping $12,000, isn't just any ordinary meal. It's an extravagant culinary experience. Prepared by Italian chef Renato Viola, right in the customer's home, this pizza features a gourmet combination of exotic ingredients. Imagine indulging in not one, but 3 types of caviar and succulent Mediterranean lobster, all nestled on a perfectly crafted crust. To top it off, this luxurious dish is served with a golden knife, turning slicing into a moment of elegance. This pizza caters to those who appreciate the art of fine dining and are willing to splurge for an unforgettable event. So, what makes this delicacy worth its hefty price tag? It's not just about the delicious toppings, it's about the unique experience and craftsmanship that go into creating a truly lavish dish. Would you spend that much for pizza? Guess what really drives neutron stars' density? Neutron stars are some of the most extraordinary objects in the universe. Just imagine this. A single sugar cube containing neutron star material weighs more than all the trucks in an entire town. This mind-boggling density is the result of the incredible gravitational force compressing the remnants of a massive star after a supernova explosion. To put it into perspective, a full soup can filled with neutron star material tips the scale at more than the weight of the moon. Why is this happening? Well, when a massive star exhausts its nuclear fuel, it collapses under its gravity, forcing protons and electrons to merge and form neutrons. The result? A star made almost entirely of neutrons packed tightly together, leading to its staggering density. Neutron stars challenge our understanding of physics and remind us how wild and wonderful our universe truly is. Did you know about the tiny DMA Lynchin company? This remarkable little firm made its mark in the Guinness Book of Records, earning a spot among the world's most notable entries. Founded in Germany, DMA Lynchin specializes in creating incredibly small yet functional items, capturing the imagination of many with its attention to detail. One of their standout creations is a miniature version of everyday objects, which are often no larger than a few centimeters. These tiny works of art showcase impressive craftsmanship and precision, proving that size doesn't always determine quality. The company's niche has not only brought joy to collectors and enthusiasts, but also inspired others to think creatively. DMA Lynchin has taken the love for miniatures to new heights, encouraging fans to explore craftsmanship in their own homes. Have you ever seen something so small yet so intricate? Let's uncover the truth about cultural ballet. This exciting dance form mixes traditional ballet techniques with regional cultural elements, creating a vibrant experience that showcases the emotions and heritage of diverse communities. Traditional ballet may seem strict and formal, but when enriched with local dance styles, it transforms into something dynamic and expressive. For instance, imagine graceful ballet movements infused with the rhythmic footwork of a folk dance or the storytelling of a cultural performance. This fusion doesn't just entertain, it serves as a living expression of identity, connecting performers and audiences to their cultural roots. Each performance invites viewers to appreciate the beauty of different traditions, making cultural ballet a celebration of diversity. With every leap and turn, dancers not only showcase their skills, but also share the stories and emotions that define their heritage. Isn't it fascinating how dance can bridge cultures? You won't believe this about Utrecht's bike paradise. Utrecht Central Station in the Netherlands is home to the world's largest bicycle parking lot, designed to hold an astonishing 12,500 bikes across 3 spacious floors. Imagine a sea of bicycles, easily spotted and accessed not just by locals, but by tourists exploring the city. This impressive facility isn't just about parking. It promotes eco-friendly transportation methods, encouraging people to leave their cars at home and opt for bicycles instead. To make cycling even more convenient, the parking lot includes bicycle rental services, allowing visitors to hop on a bike for quick journeys around the beautiful city. Plus, it offers maintenance services, ensuring that your ride stays in top shape. So the next time you think about how to navigate a city, consider Utrecht's clever approach to biking. It's a model for others to follow. How cool is that? Have you ever wondered about the history of falconry? This ancient sport, once enjoyed by kings and queens, highlights the complex relationship between humans and animals. Falconry involves training birds of prey, like falcons and hawks, to hunt game. Its origins trace back thousands of years, with records pointing to its practice in ancient cultures across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. While this noble pursuit celebrated skill and patience, it also raises questions about animal welfare and the treatment of trained birds. Unlike today's standards for humane treatment, falconry often prioritized the hunt over the bird's well-being. Over time, perceptions of animal rights evolved, sparking debates on whether practices like falconry can coexist with modern ethical views. As we appreciate the beauty and excitement of this sport, we must also reflect on the lessons it offers about our responsibility toward animals. What can history teach us about compassion today? Is it really true that the Vallarta terrapin is tiny? This remarkable little turtle holds the title of the smallest turtle species in the world, measuring less than 4 inches in length. Imagine a creature so small that it can fit in the palm of your hand. The Vallarta terrapin, native to the freshwater habitats of Mexico, displays a fascinating variety of colors and patterns on its shell, showcasing nature's creativity. Despite its small size, this turtle is a vital part of its ecosystem, helping to maintain the balance in its marshy homes by feeding on aquatic plants and insects. The Vallarta terrapin also demonstrates unique adaptations, such as its ability to hide among vegetation, which makes it harder for predators to spot. This tiny turtle reminds us of the incredible diversity of wildlife and how even the smallest creatures play essential roles in the environment. As habitats continue to face threats from pollution and climate changes, learning about and protecting species like the Vallarta terrapin becomes crucial. How can we ensure future generations enjoy the wonder of such tiny treasures? What if I told you paints could be deadly? In the 18th century, vibrant colors like Sheila's green were all the rage, but they came with a dark secret. Many contained toxic substances like arsenic. While people admired their homes adorned in these brilliant hues, they often had no clue about the lurking dangers. Exposure to arsenic was linked to serious health issues, including mysterious illnesses that confounded doctors at the time. Painters and homeowners alike faced risks that modern-day individuals would find alarming. It wasn't until later that the hazards of these materials became widely recognized, leading to safer paint alternatives. This historical quirk reminds us of the importance of understanding what's in our products and how they might affect our health. So next time you choose a color for your room, just think about the journey those pigments have taken. Are modern paints completely safe? This might surprise you. School buses aren't always yellow. In fact, while many people think legislation mandates the iconic yellow color, it's actually up to each state to choose their own bus hue. Most states go with a specific shade called National School Bus Chrome Yellow. This vibrant color was chosen for a good reason. It's highly visible, making it easier for drivers to spot school buses, and especially in busy traffic or poor weather conditions. The tradition of using this bright yellow goes back many years and has become ingrained in American culture, evoking feelings of nostalgia for school days and childhood adventures. Interestingly, a few states have ventured to different colors, presenting a unique twist on the classic yellow. Can you imagine a green school bus? It turns out that could be a reality in some parts. Why do you think the yellow color has become so widely accepted? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Spaniards eat grapes at midnight. This festive tradition, known as Las 12 Uvas de la Suerte, or the 12 Grapes of Luck, takes place as the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Eve. Each of the 12 grapes corresponds to a month of the upcoming year, and it's said that finishing all 12 before the clock finishes, striking will bring good fortune for that month. Families gather in homes or in town squares, eagerly watching the clock, distributing 12 grapes to each person while counting down the seconds. The atmosphere is filled with excitement and laughter as everyone chows down on their grapes. Whether you believe in luck or not, this delightful custom is a fun way to mark a new year. Have you ever tried this joyful challenge? Prepare to be amazed by blue whales' eating habits. Did you know that blue whales can eat a staggering 90 kilograms of food every day? These colossal creatures, which are the largest animals to ever inhabit our planet, primarily feast on tiny shrimp-like animals called krill. During feeding season, they can consume up to 4 tons of krill daily. Blue whales perform an impressive feeding technique called lunge feeding. They gulp large amounts of water and krill, then filter out the water through their baleen plates, leaving the tasty krill behind. Imagine that massive mouth opening wide to snatch up a whole school of these tiny snacks. Despite their enormous size, blue whales are gentle giants, mainly feeding in cold waters where krill thrive. Learning about their eating habits gives us more insight into the importance of ocean ecosystems. How can we help protect these magnificent giants and their habitats? What if you tasted coffee made by civets? Kopi Luwak coffee, hailing from Indonesia, boasts a unique and somewhat bizarre production process that sets it apart from your average cup of joe. To create this luxurious brew, farmers collect coffee beans that have been eaten and then excreted by civets, small cat-like mammals native to the region. The civet's digestive enzymes alter the beans, enhancing their flavor and aroma. This peculiar method leads to a coffee that can cost up to $600 per kilogram, making it one of the most expensive coffees in the world. While some coffee lovers swear by its smooth, rich taste, others raise eyebrows at the ethical concerns surrounding civet farming. Many civets are kept in captivity and subjected to poor conditions for the sake of producing kopi luwak. So as you sip your next cup of this exotic brew, consider both its unique production method and the impact it has on the animals involved. Would you be willing to pay a premium for such an unusual coffee experience? Ever wondered how Papa John's began in a closet? In 1984, John Schnatter took a leap of faith by opening his first pizza shop in a tiny broom closet at a bar he co-owned with his father in Indiana. It may sound like a small start, but this humble beginning sparked a giant pizza empire. With a focus on quality ingredients and customer satisfaction, Papa John's rapidly gained popularity. Today, it's the third largest pizza chain in the world, boasting over 5,500 locations across 49 countries. That means pizza lovers everywhere can enjoy their signature pies. Although it began in such a modest space, the brand's success story is a testament to dedication, hard work, and a commitment to delivering deliciousness. From a broom closet to global recognition, Papa John's continues to grow, proving that great things can emerge from the most unexpected places. Step into the chaos of Botoshi, Japan's bold game. Botoshi is a thrilling traditional game that takes place on massive fields, featuring 150 players battling for victory. Imagine the wild scene as players combine elements of rugby, sumo, and martial arts in a fierce competition where strategy and strength collide. Each team aims to tilt the opposing team's goalposts, a task that requires not only brute force, but also careful planning and teamwork. Players must navigate through a sea of moving bodies, dodging opponents while strategizing their next move. The excitement escalates as onlookers cheer, making the atmosphere electric. It's not just a game, it's a cultural experience that showcases Japan's rich traditions and community spirit. In Botoshi, every player plays a crucial role, emphasizing the importance of collaboration and determination. Whether you are on the field or watching from the sidelines, the exhilarating energy of Botoshi captivates everyone. Have you ever imagined being part of such a wild and spirited game? Here's a wild fact about the Rosenbergs. Julius and Ethel Rosenberg became infamous during the Cold War when they were arrested for allegedly sharing atomic secrets with the Soviet Union. Their trial in 1951 shocked the nation as they were accused of espionage, a serious crime during a time of heightened tensions between the US and Soviet powers. The couple maintained their innocence, but the evidence against them convinced the jury, leading to their conviction. In a historic decision, the Rosenbergs were sentenced to death in 1953, making them the first American civilians ever to receive such a penalty for espionage. Their execution sparked fierce debates about justice, fear, and the limits of patriotism, raising questions that still resonate today. Many viewed them as martyrs, while others saw them as traitors. The trial and subsequent execution highlighted the intense paranoia and ideological battles of that era, permanently marking them in American history. How does their story continue to influence our views on espionage and justice? Hard to believe, but animals face trials too. Back in the day, animals weren't just pets or farm friends. They were actually put on trial for crimes, and this bizarre practice continued until the 18th century. People accused various animals, from pigs to mice, of committing offenses like attacking humans or damaging property. Imagine a pig in a fancy courtroom, charged with wrongful behavior. These trials often included real lawyers and judges, and sometimes the animals even had defenders arguing for their innocence. However, as society evolved and began to understand that animals lack the ability to comprehend right from wrong, these ridiculous proceedings faded away. Today, while we recognize animal rights and welfare, the idea of a courtroom drama starring a dog or cat seems like a scene from a quirky movie rather than history. How did we get here from those peculiar trials? Is it really true that Christian Bale transforms his body? Christian Bale is famous for his incredible physical makeovers for his film roles, taking dedication to a whole new level. For example, while preparing for his role in The Machinist, he dropped more than 60 pounds through a rigorous diet that included almost no carbs and minimal calories. This drastic weight loss was shocking, but Bale didn't stop there. Only a few months later, he bulked up significantly, gaining over 90 pounds of muscle to take on the iconic character of Batman in The Dark Knight. This intense transformation included a demanding workout regimen and a high-protein diet, showcasing his commitment to realism in his performances. Bale's ability to drastically change his physique for different roles raises questions about the extremes actors will go to for their craft. How do these transformations affect their health and well-being in the long run? Here's a wild fact about Salar De Uyuni. This stunning salt flat in Bolivia is the largest of its kind on Earth, covering an impressive area of over 10,000 square kilometers. But it's not just a beautiful landscape. Its expansive and extremely flat surface makes it an ideal spot for calibrating satellites. The unique characteristics of Salar De Uyuni provide a perfect reference point for scientists. With its bright white surface reflecting sunlight, it creates a striking visual that resembles a giant mirror. When it rains, a thin layer of water transforms the salt crust into a dazzling, reflective lake, attracting tourists seeking breathtaking views. The vastness of Salar De Uyuni means that satellite operators can ensure their equipment is working accurately, helping with everything from GPS navigation to weather forecasting. Could this incredible natural wonder play an even bigger role in our tech-driven world? Did you know persistence hunting is a survival art? This unique hunting technique, practiced by the San people of Southern Africa, showcases their incredible endurance and deep understanding of nature. Instead of relying on speed and modern technology, the San hunters would track animals like wildebeest and kudu over long distances. They would subtly chase their prey for hours, using their knowledge of the animal's behavior and the landscape to their advantage. As the animals became exhausted, the San maintained a steady pace, often running during the hottest parts of the day when their quarry was most vulnerable. This method doesn't just highlight physical stamina, it reflects the San's rich cultural heritage passed down through generations. Persistence hunting also illustrates the intricate balance between humans and wildlife, proving that sometimes patience and strategy outweigh brute force in the wild. This might surprise you. Scotland banned Christmas for centuries. For nearly 400 years, from the time of the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century until its reinstatement in the late 1950s, Christmas was not celebrated in Scotland. The Reformers believed the holiday was rooted in pagan traditions and saw it as a distraction from religious duties. As a result, festive activities like feasting, singing, and giving gifts were forbidden, and even the Christmas tree was absent. Imagine growing up in a land where the joy of Christmas was replaced with strict observance of faith. While Scots took part in private celebrations, they lacked the public festivities seen in other cultures. When Christmas was finally recognized as a public holiday in the late 20th century, it marked a significant change in Scottish culture. Today, Christmas in Scotland is celebrated with unique traditions, blending old and new, but it's fascinating to think about the centuries when it was almost forgotten. Hard to believe, but potatoes have 500+ cooking methods. This incredible collection of over 500 potato recipes was a gift to Britain from Raisa Gorbachev, the wife of former Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev. These recipes showcase the potato's remarkable versatility in cooking, as it can be transformed into everything from creamy mashed potatoes to crispy fries and flavorful gratins. Potatoes are beloved in many cultures around the world, making them a staple ingredient in countless dishes. The variety of ways to prepare them reflects not just culinary creativity, but also how potatoes can adapt to different flavors and techniques. Whether you're in the mood for a comforting baked potato or a spicy potato curry, there's no shortage of inspiration. So next time you're in the kitchen, think about how many unique potato dishes you can whip up, and maybe even try a recipe from this amazing collection. Let's uncover the truth about evening rainbows. Did you know rainbows can appear not just during the day, but also in the evening? That's right. When sunlight passes through water droplets in the atmosphere, it bends and splits into various colors, creating that beautiful arc we love. If you find yourself outside when the sun shines brightly and there's a little rain in the evening, keep your eyes peeled. Rainbows are especially vivid during the golden hour, which is that magical time just before sunset, when the light is soft and warm. This combination of conditions often results in a stunning display, with colors that seem to dance in the sky. Evening rainbows can feel even more enchanting compared to their daytime counterparts, as they shimmer against the backdrop of a setting sun. So next time it rains while the sun shines, remember, a vibrant evening rainbow might just be waiting for you. Have you ever wondered why Tetris lights up a university? A group of innovative computer science students from Kiel University pulled off an incredible project by turning their main building into a massive Tetris screen. They achieved this by cleverly installing LED lights in a remarkable 392 windows, creating a stunning display that measures an impressive 141 feet high. Imagine watching as over 56,000 lights blink and shift, mirroring the classic game in real time. The students' initiative not only showcases their technical skills, but also brings a unique and playful atmosphere to the campus. This eye-catching display has captured the attention of students, faculty, and visitors alike, transforming an ordinary building into a lively canvas of creativity. By bridging technology and art, this project illustrates how innovative ideas can bring people together and brighten the daily routines of everyone at the university. Is it really true that northern lights are magical? The northern lights, often called auroras, create one of the most breathtaking spectacles on Earth. These dazzling displays occur when charged particles from the sun collide with gases in our atmosphere, igniting vivid colors that swirl and shimmer across the sky. Imagine standing under a dark night sky, watching greens, pinks, and purples ripple like waves. This natural wonder happens mainly near the poles, where the magnetic field is strongest, guiding the solar particles downwards. The process starts with solar wind, a stream of charged particles emitted by the sun. When these particles hit oxygen and nitrogen molecules in our atmosphere, they transfer energy, which we see as light. Each color hints at the type of gas involved. Oxygen produces green and red, while nitrogen can create blue or purple. Next time you gaze upwards, don't you wish to catch a glimpse of this dazzling cosmic performance? Did you know Liechtenstein shares a flag with Haiti? At the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin, athletes from the small European nation of Liechtenstein were in for a surprising revelation. They discovered that their flag was identical to that of Haiti, which caused quite a stir among the participants. This odd coincidence prompted the officials of Liechtenstein to take immediate action. To avoid any confusion during the prestigious event, they added a golden crown to their flag the following year, creating a unique symbol that blended their national identity with royal imagery. This small but significant change is a fascinating reminder of how even the smallest nations strive for visibility on the global stage. The crown flag has since become a proud emblem of Liechtenstein's heritage and culture. Can you imagine the conversations that must have sparked among athletes when they realized this flag mix-up? Let's uncover the truth about personal safety. In a world filled with unpredictability, being aware of your surroundings is more crucial than ever. Everyday activities, whether it's walking to your car after work or enjoying a night out with friends, can come with hidden risks. It's important to stay vigilant and recognize potential dangers. Simple precautions, like avoiding distractions from your phone and keeping a buddy close at night, can significantly enhance your safety. For instance, when you're in a crowded place, being alert can help you spot suspicious behavior early. It might feel like common sense, but many people overlook these basic steps. Personal safety isn't just about being cautious, it's about empowering yourself to navigate life confidently. So, why not take a moment today to assess your habits and make small changes? Your awareness can make a big difference in protecting yourself in everyday situations. Most people don't know this, but DNA tests can surprise. In a curious case from Thailand, a man passed away unexpectedly while undergoing a DNA test. This incident was especially shocking given the peculiar details about his life. He was known for his striking appearance, with bright blue eyes and a welcoming smile that could light up a room. Friends described him as lively and warm-hearted, always ready to help others or share a laugh. Tragically, while this test was meant to shed light on his genetic background, it ended in an unforeseen tragedy. The sudden nature of his passing has raised questions about the safety protocols in place during such medical procedures. DNA tests are generally seen as safe, but this incident serves as a reminder that unexpected events can occur. How do we ensure safety in medical advancements like these? Is it really true that vampires once sparked royal investigations? During the Habsburg monarchy, the belief in vampires swept through society, shaping both culture and politics. Empress Maria Theresa, intrigued and concerned about these dark fears among her people, took the unusual step of sending her personal physician, Gerard van Swieten, on an investigation. After thorough research and observations, van Swieten concluded that vampires were purely mythical. In a bold move, Empress Maria Theresa officially outlawed the practice of desecrating corpses in the name of vampire hunting. This decision not only reflected a shift in belief, but also demonstrated her desire to protect her citizens from superstition-driven violence. It's fascinating to think that even in a time of science and enlightenment, legends of vampires were powerful enough to influence royal decrees. Who knew the blood-sucking legends stirred such intrigue at the highest levels? Believe it or not, the Indian giant squirrel is massive. This impressive creature can stretch over 3 feet long, including its bushy tail, making it a true giant among squirrels. Weighing in at up to 4.4 pounds, it easily outshines the typical common squirrel, which is usually only about 22 inches long and weighs between 0.55 and 0.75 pounds. Found primarily in the forests of India, this vibrant animal sports a stunning coat of fur, often showcasing colors from deep black to bright orange. The Indian giant squirrel is not just about size, it's also known for its remarkable agility, leaping from tree to tree with ease as it forages for fruits, nuts, and flowers. As these squirrels play an important role in their ecosystem, helping to disperse seeds, they add a special charm to the woodlands they inhabit. Could there be a more fascinating sight than this large, colorful creature bounding through the treetops? Imagine a house that unfolds in minutes. Tenfold Engineering, a British company, has created something extraordinary. A foldable house that transforms from a small cube to a complete living space in just a matter of minutes. This innovative design is perfect for those looking for quick, practical housing solutions. The process is simple. Once you arrive at your desired location, you just unfold it, and voila, you have a cozy home ready to live in. With urban housing becoming increasingly complex and expensive, this foldable house offers an exciting alternative. Not only is it compact for easy transport, but it also boasts modern amenities, making it comfortable and functional. This could be a game changer for temporary housing, emergency shelters, or even for travelers wanting a unique way to experience the outdoors. Imagine setting up your very own home wherever you go, providing flexibility and convenience like never before. What do you think? Could this be the future of housing? Why exactly does a fire change Hollywood history? In 1937, a massive fire raged through Fox Film Studios in New Jersey, leaving a permanent mark on the film industry. The blaze consumed an astounding 75% of the studio's films, including a treasure trove of silent movies that had captured the hearts of audiences years earlier. Imagine the stories that went up in flames, never to be seen again. This disaster highlighted the fragile nature of early filmmaking, where flammable materials and inadequate safety measures put countless works at risk. The loss was not just about the films themselves, but also the actors, directors, and the creative vision behind them. From then on, studios took fire safety more seriously, leading to better preservation practices in Hollywood. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the ever-present risks in the entertainment world and how a single event can shape the future of an entire industry. Here's a wild fact about the widowhood effect. The widowhood effect describes a phenomenon where individuals face a higher risk of death just after losing a long-term partner. This often happens because the emotional turmoil can take a serious toll on one's health. When someone experiences the loss of a spouse, their stress levels can skyrocket, leading to effects like depression and anxiety, which can weaken the immune system. Additionally, the grieving process may cause changes in daily habits, like eating less or neglecting exercise, that can further endanger health. Studies show that the impact is especially pronounced for older adults, as they may already be facing health challenges. This effect highlights the deep connections we have with our loved ones and how their absence can ripple through our lives in unexpected ways. Have you ever considered how important emotional well-being is for physical health? Guess what really drives our fascination with space? The incredible distance between Earth and the Moon provides an astonishing perspective on the vastness of the universe. Believe it or not, this distance is so immense that all the planets in our solar system could comfortably fit within that empty space. Imagine stretching from our blue planet to the Moon and realizing that there's enough room for Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune all lined up together. This mind-boggling idea illustrates not only the staggering emptiness of space, but also underscores how small and isolated our little corner of the universe is. Exploring such distances makes us wonder about what lies beyond our solar system and fuels our curiosity to discover more about the cosmos. Isn't it amazing to think about the adventures waiting to be uncovered in the vastness of space? Prepare to be amazed by reality TV's wild popularity. Reality television shows have taken the U.S. by storm, captivating audiences with their diverse topics and entertaining formats. From cooking competitions like MasterChef to survival contests like Survivor, these shows seem to have something for everyone. But what's fascinating is how these programs can appear bizarre or nonsensical to viewers in other countries. While one nation may cheer on contestants battling for the top spot in a singing competition, another might scratch their heads at a show focused solely on dating. This cultural divide adds an intriguing layer to the reality TV phenomenon, as it reflects the values and interests of different societies. Additionally, the accessibility of streaming services has allowed these shows to reach an even wider audience, sparking discussions about taste in entertainment. So what draws people into the whirlwind of reality TV? Is it the drama, the competition, or simply the laughter? Let's uncover the truth about Bhutan's approach. Bhutan stands out in a world driven by economic growth and development, focusing instead on the happiness and well-being of its citizens. This tiny Himalayan nation is known for its unique philosophy called gross national happiness, which measures progress not just by financial success, but also by the quality of life of its people. Bhutan emphasizes environmental sustainability by preserving its rich biodiversity and beautiful landscapes. The country has committed to maintaining its forest cover while promoting cultural preservation and community engagement. This holistic approach ensures that as Bhutan develops, it doesn't lose sight of its cultural identity or the health of its environment. Instead of racing towards economic milestones, Bhutan teaches us to balance prosperity with happiness and sustainability. Could other nations learn from this inspiring model? Why do some people stay in a coma for decades? It's astonishing to think about, but some human beings can remain in a coma or vegetative state for years, even exceeding 20 years. One remarkable case involves a woman who was in such a state for an astounding 37 years. The reasons behind these prolonged states often relate to severe brain injuries or medical conditions that affect consciousness. While in a coma, a person may seem unresponsive, yet their brain can still exhibit activity, sometimes revealing the potential for recovery. This unique situation has sparked numerous debates about medical ethics and the quality of life. Families face challenging decisions, grappling with hope and despair while navigating care options. Research is ongoing to understand the complexities of consciousness and recovery, and there are stories of miraculous awakenings that provide both hope and questions about what lies ahead. What do you think about the medical choices surrounding such cases? Discover the delicious world of spicy mango popsicles. This tasty treat combines the natural sweetness of ripe mangoes with an unexpected peppery kick, turning a classic summer snack into a thrilling flavor adventure. Imagine biting into a creamy popsicle that feels refreshing and straightforward, then suddenly surprises you with a hint of spice. This unique treat is perfect for those seeking something different from typical frozen desserts. Made with real mango puree and a touch of chili powder or jalapeno, the spicy mango popsicle delights your taste buds by balancing sweetness and heat. It's not just a snack, it's an experience that wakes up your senses and cools you down on a hot day. Whether you enjoy it by the pool or at a summer barbecue, this popsicle sparks joy and a little excitement. Are you ready to taste this bold flavor combination? Let's uncover the truth about brain image processing. Did you know your brain plays a fascinating trick on you? When you look at a photo or a scene, your eyes capture the image flipped upside down. This happens because the lens in your eyes inverts what you see before sending it to the brain. But here's the amazing part. Your brain, like an expert photographer, automatically flips that upside-down image back to its proper orientation. This incredible ability allows you to perceive the world accurately without even thinking about it. The brain's visual processing area quickly interprets those flipped images, enabling you to identify objects, navigate your surroundings, and engage with others seamlessly. So the next time you gaze at a stunning landscape or a beloved friend's face, remember that your brain is working hard behind the scenes to keep everything in the right direction.